My company's been working with apprentices for most of the 16 years I've been trading as a sole trader. I was getting very busy with work and I realised that I needed another pair of hands. And at the time I thought, I'm not going to have a labourer because I might as well teach someone to do the job that I want them to do. So it was the natural thing to take on an apprentice. We're into our 10th apprentice at the moment. I've been qualified 9 last year. Our 10th started in December. He'll currently do a 3-year course to gain his MVQ3 in carpentry and joinery.
Being an apprentice is great because I'm out in the real world, earning money, meeting real people, doing jobs for them that hopefully they're happy with. And when they are happy, it's just a great feeling.
I was introduced to the Erasmus project with Gedling Borough Council via a Mentoring Your Apprentice course, which I thought, well, I'll do this course, even though I had 7 or 8 apprentices at the time, and I thought I'm not that complacent to think that I know everything there is to know about training an apprentice. So I went along and I did learn things, but I was also able to help the course itself. Because there are a lot of people there who hadn't had an apprentice before, and I was able to give my bit of experience from training apprentices to those delegates and give me more knowledge as well. Having carried out the mentoring training through Erasmus, I think the biggest thing I've learnt is that all apprentices are different, and it's added a little bit of knowledge of training the apprentice, not just in the carpentry and joinery part of it, but in life itself. I think the reason I've taken on so many apprentices over the years is the fact that I had a really good apprenticeship when I started my apprenticeship when I was 16. I was taught by a bench joiner, 2 bench joiners who were really good, really excellent at what they did. I had a really good 5-year apprenticeship, and I'm keen to put some of that knowledge back into the industry. And the only way I can do that is through an apprentice. If I can teach them half of what I've learnt over the years, they'll be in good stead for 50 years of their working life. I've got a few more years of work left in me, I hope. I've got probably another 2 or 3 apprentices worth of time to train more apprentices. It really depends on the apprentice and how long they want to be doing the course for, whether they go through to do the 3 years. Hopefully they'll go on to stay in the industry, as 9 of my previous ones are still in the industry. I'd like to think that I can do that until the day I retire.
Oh, he's a cracking bloke. He's old school, so he'll tell you if you're doing anything wrong. He won't hold back on anything. So if I'm doing anything wrong, he'll just tell me straight and I'll do it right next time.
I've had great support from CITB who helped me with my apprentices in the construction industry. I've had great help from Gedling Borough Council in terms of people being on the end of a phone if I need to know something. If I had to say anything to another business who are thinking of taking on an apprentice, I would say, do it. I'd say, think back to when you were 16, 17, 18 years of age. How did you feel about starting work? How did you feel about the possibility of learning a new trade or a skill that you didn't have before, but not knowing where to go, who to go to? And they're going to go to the companies like mine, who I've helped take on and train those apprentices and given them something for the rest of their life.